Loading YouTube Studio. Let's play a game called Is This Video Actually Live? Which it probably is already. Yep, that's up. Can't it hear me?
Hello.
I mean, I hope it picks up the pCars 2 sound properly. Can't it hear me? I'll toss a link in Discord. Yeah, it'll be good. Well, I might as well get going. So it'll just be like 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying, and then a 20-lap race. And you'll need to do one pit stop in it.
Sounds comfortable to me. Not that I'm in this race. I'm playing rocket cars. Go for the ball, you stupid cunt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh, fuck.
I've only practiced on alt so far. Now I'm on the primaries, so it's going to be an adventure. It's like no front bite on the primary tires. Car just understeers everywhere. But maybe another lap will get up to temp. I really should figure out what people do to like read comments in the event I get like 2 viewers. turn's so satisfying in these cars. Oh yeah, tires are coming up to 10 now. Now they're in the 146s, there we go. Got around a 45. A whole second off pace. Let's go quicker. Pick up half a second. Cool. Fucking bogs through there when I go to 5th. Bit of wheel hop. Nice, that's where I want to be.
Laggedy.
Are you off Rocket League? Is my sound okay or no?
Yeah, sounds okay.
Nice. I assume 0 viewers.
Nope, there is one watching now. He said there's one watching now, but he's wrong because there are 2 watching now.
Why? Why are you people here?
Well, I'm kind of like the, I'm your PR. I like interact with your viewers because you have very poor social skills, Austin. And
yep.
You need, yeah. No, they are AI. He is racing. I'm gonna call you Toki.
Oh, that we raced with him. Remember we did that GT endurance race at Hockenheim? I think he was in there. Yeah, he's
nice.
really quick. I like racing him.
Nice. You have the Austin Ognowski seal of speediness. Wear it with pride, or just stuff it in the back of your closet because it's whether it's something to be proud of or something to be ashamed of is a matter of opinion.
How are my tires doing? That's fine.
Yeah, I am the other dude. Hello. Yeah, that was the only race I participated in because I hate sim racing. And I play with pretend rocket cars and balls instead.
Hey man, Rocket League's good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely is. Better than sim racing. Could you imagine, like, Rocket League autists, like, with full Thrustmaster joystick setups with force feedback and rudder pedals and all that sort of thing? That would be pretty cool.
That'd be interesting if that worked for flying, but it doesn't, so...
It probably would. Just take getting used to. I mean, there are people who play on keyboard and mouse, so I mean...
That's true.
Yeah.
Do I have enough fuel to make it back to the pits?
Probably not.
Uh-oh. Should probably figure out where on my LCD I can check this.
Just scroll through the pages.
There we go.
Are you good?
Yeah. Oh, fuel 0.6. That's not good.
Lift and coast. Just lift and coast.
Somebody's coming up.
Is this a flying lap? Or?
No, it's practice.
Oh, okay. Well, just fucking lift and coast and box this lap. Box this lap, Austin. Box this lap.
Yep. I guess I should have looked how much fuel I'm burning, but I know just to pit at the lap 10 mark during the race, so whatever. I'll practice a pit stop, though.
That's always wise. You don't want to be like Kabayashi, I think it was. He just like obliterated all his pit crew. My name is Ethan. I was in the race as Cosmo.
Yeah, I killed the AI, but they will be quicker in qualifying because that's what they do.
Yeah, because of your shitty broken game, you shitty broken shill.
Yep.
Oh, stream demonetized. Oh well. 4 people watching now. Why are you here?
Yeah, imagine going on PRC and just typing in every single article. You're just a pCars 2 shill, you're a sellout. And then, oh, Austin streaming pCars 2 on YouTube. Better watch.
Meanwhile, Dirt Rally is PRC Game of the Year. No, I'm not racing tonight. I don't play pCars 2 a lot. Most of my racing is done in from 2018. Now, just with AI, and we're getting back into NASCAR Racing 2003 lately, and that's a lot of fun. Me and Pizza, or Austin. I never know what to call you. What's your preferred pronoun?
I mean, my actual name works. It is my name is on my channel, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Augie, yeah, that'll do.
That works too. Alright, let's try and qualify. So, this race is actually going to be interesting because I set it to take place at like 7 p.m. at night with, what's it called? Time progression times 5, so we might be running in the dark. With no headlights, so that'll be interesting. I don't think it'll get to that point, but like, the sun might go down and stuff, so it's kind of neat.
If you have like one of those Energizer like mini flashlights that straps to the front of your head, just put that on your helmet. Be good enough.
Well, we tried that with the go-kart all those years back, remember? And
oh yeah.
We would the ride was so violent that it would shake the internals and kill the flashlights after like one pass.
Oof. That's why you get a headlight, like literal headlight. Plus you can like point it where you want to see.
Yeah.
Some road cars actually do that. The
yeah,
lights,
it
like,
turns with the steering wheel.
Yeah, weird.
So I'm in qualifying right now.
No, we're on Chinese botnet,
yep.
Otherwise known as Discord, because there are more of our friends that log in here.
I still have our TeamSpeak server.
Yeah, it is still up. We just go into Discord because a few more of our friends log in here regularly. Meanwhile, Spanish Man has got a girlfriend, and Chris is living it up as a doctor in New York City.
Nah, he's a nurse, but same thing. Same kind of intensive work.
Potato, potato.
Close enough.
He's the sexiest nurse I know.
Oh, first time lap. So the world record here that I said is a 140, and in practice I'm doing 145s.
That's not bad.
No, that's a drop off of 5 seconds, but considering in time trial you're like balls out with the radiator closed up all the way, and here you're actually having to conserve your shit. Yeah.
And you're on the black tyres as well.
Yeah.
See, despite being British, I do know a thing or two about IndyCar.
IndyCar's like simpler F1.
No, it's better F1.
Simpler as in like less tire compounds, the cars are kind of shittier, like in terms of construction. Like it is Dallara, it's not Mercedes or Red Bull, I think we can agree on that.
Oh yeah. No, IndyCars can actually follow each other, they can actually race, but I still love F1 with all my heart for some reason. Too invested in it to just like drop it.
So one thing shitty about this game, in terms of AI, is in career mode they have the proper IndyCar driver names, so when you progress or start an IndyCar, you're actually racing Will Power, Scott Dixon, all that, but in single race they just randomize the names and allocate them to a car. So I'm racing against like not Takuma Sato, that sort of thing.
Not Takuma Sato, aka Taki Inu.
That was a real guy too. I'm just saying, like, these are like all the WMD names and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right there, Taquito. That sounds about right.
So I'm a second off pace, but I was kind of not
Why?
pushing. Because in this, like, when you're not in time trial, the tires start cold, so you actually have to work heat into them.
Oh, okay.
And it's not a perfect process, but it's like you actually have to kind of... There is a lap where you like half-ass it around the track.
Unless you just like need to get better.
That's true. I could drive like a douchebag and just heat up the tires lap one, but it's...
Drive like a douche. Drive like a douche. Drive like a douche.
I'm already half a second up on the last lap, so we're good.
Not douchey enough. Douche it up, brother.
See, when I go up to 5th through there, it bogs coming down the downhill section.
How does it bog going downhill?
Just the way the gears are structured, because 5th and 6th are supposed to be straightaway gear for this setup.
Oh, right, because you're just running a ring setup because you are lazy.
Yep.
Admiral.
8/10 up. Oh, it's going to be close for the pole. Good sector through here, and I'll have it by like 3/10, maybe. I could have went to first here. My bad. I'll try again next lap.
Yep.
Yeah, the setup's weird where you can't really find the difference between first and second. So second will feel right. You jump on the power and it's like, no, that was incorrect. Oh wow, that was close.
Yep.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Nothing of any value whatsoever.
Okay.
To be honest, I was about to say something I damn well shouldn't have, but then I realised we're live on stream now. 5 people watching now.
Why?
And they're probably masochistic. I like that you have seen the light with regards to head movement. You know, you let it shake about a little bit so you can focus on the track.
I just kind of like making use of the depth of field and helmet cam in this game. Like, no other game offers this.
Yeah.
And lets you, like, customize the angle to this extent. And it's something I've always kind of liked about the shift games. Even though it's like, a lot of the sim dads think it's, like, too much. Okay, I'm gonna call that a session.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like if the camera's like solidly fixed to the car, I just have trouble focusing on the track because I mean it's all bouncing about and shit.
Yeah.
But head movement is okay, but the key is it has to stay in the same position laterally. It can move, it can like roll, it can pitch, particularly pitch, whatever. It can go wherever, even back and forward, but just as long as that y-axis, that central axis, stays absolutely dead on with your nose, you'll be fine. Because that's how NRO3's cockpit view works.
Yep.
And you can really sense the yaw of the car.
Race. So yeah, I'll have like 12 laps of fuel in. The race is 20. And then I'll pit on like 10.
That's very true, and that's with Caddy. He said, look, the guys that think it's too much are probably the same guys on iRacing that move a seat camera from a right-hand drive car to the left, or even out on the nose.
I actually tried that once, just to like see if it, like, if I would get any quicker. And I think I did it for like the RX-7 tuned variant in Assetto Corsa.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't like it. I was like, no, this feels kind of weird.
Yeah. My ideal is like the Pro Street cockpit cam that we like.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just the top of the dash and like a lot of screen space for the windshield. But you can still see enough of the car to know where it's at. And I've also liked a really low field of view lately. Like, initially, there's a loss of sense of speed, but that's replaced when you get used to looking really far up the track and focusing on apexes instead, and you just feel just as fast. And you can also see the yaw a lot better as well, so saves are a bit easier and sensing slides.
Yeah, that's true, because you can tell your focus on the distance is like, oh, over-rotating.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the guys with direct drive wheels probably, you know, they say, oh, you can catch a slide with it. And maybe true, but they probably have their FOVs cranked back.
That's an interesting find. Might need more brake.
Hanasu, if you mean the helmet cam just in general, it absolutely does work in VR, and it's absolutely incredible. It moves with your head, and it looks like you've got an actual helmet on, and you've got like dust on the visor and all that sort of thing. It's really fun to use in VR. But FOV, mentioned FOV. FOV is just fixed in VR. You can't change the FOV because that would be very strange.
I didn't actually know that. That's interesting.
It's largely fixed, but in pCars too, you can actually adjust the scale of things, so you can make everything feel like really small or really fucking massive, and it's fucking weird. But 1-to-1 scale is the one.
Primary. 12 laps of fuel.
Yeah, Hanasi, pCars 2 is good. Like, SimDads be damned, it's good, but you just need to get a good setup. The baseline setups in this game are absolute rubbish. You can get them off the time trial leaderboards, or you can just look them up on YouTube if people upload them like that. But yeah, you're going to want to set up the car.
There we go.
Roy NSP asked, what license do you have right now, Austin? License for what? I'm not entirely sure.
On your rear right corner. Right rear corner.
That was a rough start. Couldn't light up the tires like I wanted to.
Plus, I was distracting you.
No, I had a good RT, it just fucking shit the bed.
What kind of license are you referring to there, Roy?
Oh, could be online license.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. 6 people watching now.
Cool.
So it's okay once it reaches 6, but under 5 it's like, why? Yeah, he meant online license. It reminds me of our Factor 1, like you
What
hit
the
them and
fuck?
they'd be like, ouch, watch it, Poindexter.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he just fucking shoved me. Okay.
Yeah, that's a restart.
Life is pain.
Yeah. What's your online license, buddy?
Watch your right. You clear. Right side.
Here, let's solve
I
this
think-
problem.
You're clear now.
I think he's sensitive about it, Roy. I think he's quite low ranked and he's insecure about it,
Okay,
honestly.
clear, you're good.
That's what I should have done, is use push to pass.
I mean, that's wise. Oh, you touched the grass. You should have died.
Bad man.
That's bad. That's Simcade. Everyone knows if you even breathe on the grass, you explode. Like your car just catches fire. Like Homer Simpson trying to make cereal, it just catches fire.
Got one, 2 legs back. Right side. On your right side.
Spotter called right side. Holy
Okay,
shit,
clear.
that was kind of terrifying.
Oof.
Yeah, spotter kept calling right side, and he actually got alongside me in the, I guess, fuck, I forget what their corners are called.
Yeah, I don't memorize corner names nor numbers. Let's just say the wiggly downhill bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's get a bit more mirroring. That's a big reason why I want triple screens, to be able to have a nice big FOV, or low FOV, but without like eliminating the mirrors from my view.
Blew that corner.
Nine people watching now. You might make 1 cent.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. No, I won't.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
everyone in the chat type their favorite swear to demonetize me.
2 legs back.
What's my favourite swear? That's a good question.
Half legs back.
Hello.
I think cunt.
I keep getting wrecked by the AI. This is amazing.
Would you say the AI are cunts? Fuck.
I gave him a lane, he
Oh,
still dumped me.
Yeah, that was holy shit. It just happened on stream. God damn.
Try it again. I feel like Jimmy Broadbent now.
You're good, all clear.
No, it's true though. Like sometimes he really does get fucked over by F1's
Right
AI.
side. You're clear.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like
those
to
guys
blame
are
the
fucking
game,
crazy.
but it happens in so many games now where it's just like, okay, like this is just something we have to deal with now.
Yeah.
1 leg
Meanwhile, a game from 2003 is flawless in AI. Pretty much.
I mean, when we run online, you can get dumped if you're not careful.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're not like fucking kamikazes.
That's true. You know what, screw it, I'll just increase my pace. Drive it a bit harder.
Half legs back.
Good plan.
He hit me again.
Right.
I'm getting wrecked in the same corner every time.
Oh, good save. This is exactly what I had in F1 2016 in my Monaco career mode race. I actually wheeled it hard enough to where I got a McLaren on the pole. And I started, no, like second place. But I got a good enough start to where I was leading the race. And it's Monaco, so you can't pass. So I just held the lead. And Nico Rosberg was like, pow, pow. Like every moment he got, he just... The AI is so aggressive in that, and they will run into you in a straight line. And he turned me on like lap 72 of 75. Like put me on the wall and wrecked me. And that was going to be a career win for McLaren. I sad.
Yep, I have damage, but I'm going to run it out because I got a bit of a gap going. And there appear to be some wrecks on that. If you look at the live timing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm driving with damage and the car wants to pull to the left all the time. But I'd prefer to win this race. I'm going to try to run it out.
I'm going to go out on the limb and speak for Austin and say, no, nothing was written in PLC about the Quaif/Pro Sim H pattern shifter, because all you need is a G29, my friend.
I don't even have the shifter extension for the G29. That's how, like, pleb tier I am.
Paddle, baby.
Trying to stop this race. Unfortunately, I have to.
Better to be semi-automatic than semi-autistic. Also, as for Discord, this is just kind of like a mutual friends kind of like private server, and I don't want to be like, oh, cool kids club, but I just don't want to drag people he might not know into the server willy-nilly. I want your name. That sounds ominous, but sure, I'll try and look you up.
Oh, that's not how I wanted this race to go.
Okay, a link to what, buddy? Because this is, you're trying to download me a virus, ain't you?
It appears there were several cars damaged because I've only fallen back to 7th here. But feels fine after that, so we'll see.
I don't know how to look at numbers in this. Friends? Oh, might be it. Success! Your friend request to Hana Sukabi number 8264 is being escorted by the most elite Discord samurai. Quite amazing that you are the 8,264th person on Discord named Hana Sukabi.
wheel hop. Kind of sketchy.
Don't do that.
You know what? This race is going nowhere. We're doing this again. Jimmy Broadbent style.
Right, all 8 viewers, buckle in. We're going to restart this puppy. Don't get hit this time, you idiot.
Watch your right. You've got one on your right. Clear now.
Wabbit asked, what kind of psychopath turns off the wheel animation?
Well, I'm holding the wheel, so I don't need to see another wheel.
Exactly.
Car on your right.
Dumb Wabbit.
Nice one, you're clear.
It is good for checking input lag, but I mean, that's about it. Why is my voice cracking at 24 years old?
It's late.
It's not even late, it happens fucking daily.
See if I can outrun the AI. I'd like to. just
9
wanna get
people
racing.
watching. Yeah.
Looking for my push to pass indicator. Forget where it is. Oh, there it is. Just want to get away from these assholes. Nice thing is I put in extra fuel, so I can burn through a few push to passes early and get away.
Maintain the gap. Just pretend you're chasing a bus for its Wi-Fi.
Yep. Wonder if there's ever been like an iRacing league to take IndyCar to Bathurst. I feel like that'd be a bad idea, but really funny.
There's probably been iRacing leagues that have run every single possible combo. I mean, they ran MX-5s at Daytona road course officially, so I wouldn't doubt the insanity of its users.
That kind of makes sense though, because of the roar before the 24. So it's like MX-5, SCCA Mustang, and then I want to say Spec Racer Ford, but that doesn't sound right.
It was only MX-5s, brother.
Oh, rip.
But it was amazing because of the drafting. Like, I pretty much hooked up with a guy, like, we started in joint last, like the back row, and we just drafted all the way up through the field, and then in the last couple of corners, it was like just a classic, like, Daytona come aside draft and finish. And I won by 6,000th of a second.
I think I remember you showing me that.
Yep, that was one of the best sim races I've ever had. I mean, iRacing is questionable, but that was some really good shit.
No, there's some really good people on iRacing who know how to race well, and you can have some amazing races with people on there.
Yes, and that was one such case for sure. Another good one was Ash and I at Iowa. I was driving and he was crew chiefing, and he built me a hell of a setup. I felt really comfortable, and we just finished top 10, P6. And it was just really fun.
What car was that in? Cup car?
It was in the Xfinity Camaro.
Nice.
Because it was Iowa. Yeah, I do miss iRacing, but I can't keep pumping money into it, especially if You know, maybe I could justify it if they like fix their shit and do it.
Hey, if the
Is
tire
that what
model was
happened?
better, I'd be on there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It just needs the tire model fixed and then be all for it. We'll see what V7 brings, but I mean, it's 2 years late at this point, so.
That was a good save.
Drive on the gravel.
Didn't fuck up too much. Didn't feel like. Please don't fuck me. Thank you.
That's what she said.
This is kind of terrifying because these
You're
cars
kinda
are
terrifying.
these cars are so much quicker than me on the mountain section that I'm going to get ass packed. I just know it.
Pepper your Angus.
Yeah, they're gonna wreck me up here.
You're gonna get nose coned.
One length back.
Uh-oh. That was wise. Good move.
Yeah, he had a big run. I can't really feel any damage, so we might be okay. But I'm gonna call an audible here. I think I chose alts.
That menu is way too fiddly, if you ask me.
I agree.
Broken game. 0 out of 10.
Right side. On your right side.
Was not prepared for that braking zone, but okay.
2 lengths behind.
Oof. Just gotta let this
That
down and
was
send it.
that was just ass clenching right there.
Like 3 viewers tuned out at the best part of it.
Extreme caution. That's fun.
What's the yellow for? Don't
We're
let
going to find out at about 180k. Oh, that guy.
Whee! Oh shit.
Spooky.
Perilous.
Seem to be doing okay on fuel. Used up a lot of push to passes, but
There to be used.
it's getting kind of exciting now.
You'll get him.
Tires are holding up all right. Really don't want to pass this dude, but I gotta run, and no, I'm not gonna pass him.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
Oh, that car's still on the circuit. Cool. Maybe someone else hit him. Holy shit. Someone else did hit him.
Uh-oh.
And I knocked it off the wall and it evened out the balance of the car. Cool. Please do not hurt me.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
Oh, he's gonna hurt
2
you.
lengths back.
So there's a car sitting in the middle of the track after a blind corner. Good news is I'm going to make it on fuel to stop, but
That's good.
every time we go through this mountain section now, I'm going to have to deal with this car parked in the middle of the fucking track. So I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, yellow flag warning. I'm aware. Watch all right.
Just watch Yeah, someone else will have hit him and moves him to where you are expecting it to be clear. This could change every lap.
It's like a man-made chicane. Slow the cars down because we're fucking flying through the mountain. Yeah, game, I'm aware I passed the hazard.
And I see Cubby. I hope Dale's okay.
Well, it'll be a while before the paramedics get to him here, so... I don't know, it's kind of like a shitty dynamic, but a neat dynamic, because, like, I'm 9 seconds ahead, but, like, I can fuck myself any lap.
Yeah.
And if I fuck up before a pit stop, I can get ahead enough of the AI where I can repair my damage, but not repair too much, otherwise I'll go behind again. Like, it's kind of neat how this is playing out right now, but...
Oh, it's all going to be for naught. You're going to get fucked later
Oh, yeah.
on. Yeah. Pretty sure. Just a given at this point. And it will also be night time, and that car is still going to be there.
Oh no! Yeah, I didn't think this one out. Well, like I kind of did, but I hoped it would stay dusk like this for the whole race.
No.
Like, the lighting's still kind of okay.
Getting darker.
Yellow flag? No, why is there no extreme caution? Is that car, like, DQ'd now?
Oh, keep the man-made chicane. Come on.
And I don't know if you can see it on the stream because of the quality, but there's fucking parts and pieces still there. So, like, I'm gonna go fucking flat out through a corner one of these days and just launch off someone's nose cone.
Pretty much. That's a good call. I bet it goes like completely dark on the last lap. But if only you watched Initial D, you would know what to do.
I mean,
attack.
like, it's gonna be kind of neat. But I made a mistake in configuring the race.
Yes. Yes, you did.
drive as fast as I can to outrun the sun setting. That's one option.
Oh, okay, no, you can't race the sun.
Yeah, that's what X-Plane's for.
You can't race the sun in a plane. Well, I guess you can. But the sun is... No, the sun isn't moving. It's the Earth. Earth is the one that's moving. Words are hard. If there's debris laying around, wouldn't that require a safety car intervention unless it poses no risk to the racing line? This is a racing sim. Racing sims are fucking broken nowadays. That's too logical. Next.
There's no safety car in this game. Actually, you know what? It is off the line, but like I have to run the groove perfectly.
Yeah.
This would be an insane league race, though. IndyCars at Bathurst, because like people can actually drive properly.
I think you're putting a lot of faith in the sim racing community on that one.
No, I am, but like you get 8 good people and you'll be okay.
Almost halfway. It's not too dark.
Definitely changed though.
Oh yeah. I remember it used to do that in OVG, and it was really neat. Do you remember we did a Le Mans 2.4 hours once, and it was like a full day-night cycle?
Never ran it.
So oh, did you not?
Hate Le Mans.
It was part of OVGTP.
Never ran it.
Pussy.
Well, if I pit now, I'll have excess fuel and be able to use the remaining push to pass, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Damage off. Sure. Try that. I feel because the track wheel's down, I can run the alts now. Because it's getting nighttime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That banked uphill left-hander is so fun. It's one of the few times you experience wheel spin in these cars.
Yeah. Yeah, their day-to-night system should be pretty decent, just as long as they don't break it.
Who's this?
This is iRacing. It's going to take the new tire model for me to resub, and that's for a month to see what it's like, and that's if they still exist.
The theory I've heard about iRacing, and I guess like this is something you know, Ethan, because we've talked about it. But like, and this again, this remains a theory, is that they're starting to do AI and get like kind of the finishing touches on it and like fill out the car roster because they're not running on unlimited funds forever. Again, theory, that's unconfirmed. That's just like people speculating.
Yeah.
I guess I could have sped up there and not taken it slow into the pits, but whatever.
Yeah, don't do a David Coulthard. Just dump it on the wall on the way into the pits.
So, no damage fix, putting the alts on, full thing of fuel, or as close to it.
4 people watching now. We've lost 5 viewers from the peak. Probably iRacing fans.
Yeah, and they don't really know that like we don't play iRacing.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope the tires last for the final stint.
You can do it.
praying that piece of debris on the right stays where it is.
It won't. A couple of AI are gonna go like too wide through there.
Smack into it, yeah.
Yeah. Might send it along the track like a bowling ball.
So are people going to pit in the next few laps? We're going to find out.
Watch them not, because there's some kind of bug where the AI's tyres don't wear out. Would be my wild guess.
One guy's pitting.
That's good.
One car's ahead up there. I lifted because I thought I saw a red rear light dart to the right, like he was avoiding a wreck. And it turns out he was just going through turn 2.
Yikes. Your consistency with the line is impeccable.
Oh, stop. I'm actually a second off pace, but I think the tires are still coming up to temps.
Yeah.
I definitely like the lighting right now.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy.
Yeah, leaders are pitting. I think I'll retake the lead here. I should. Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Goodbye.
Now watch, they put blacks on and your shit's gonna wear out.
But I am a second off pace, roughly.
Oof.
So I'm kind of conserving. Not much, but like...
Yeah.
Oh, now we're going quicker. By... Oh. Whopping 300s. Okay. Never mind.
Hey man, people in F1 would do a lot to have those 300s. Like, Nico Rosberg actually stopped cycling to save weight because he was building like a few grams of muscle in his legs, and he stopped cycling, stopped building up that muscle, and he said it saved him 300s.
That's insane.
Yeah. Like in F1, 100ths or like 500ths or so is like 2/10 to the rest of motorsports. It's just so fucking tight. If you're the front 3 teams, that is.
We have lights here, and they're starting to turn on.
Oh, that's good. Thought you meant the singer for a second, and I'm like,
No.
well, yeah, you're in Canada, dude.
3 push to passes remaining. Yeah, I got enough fuel. really hoping I can get these 5 laps in before it's super dark. It's kind of sketchy right now.
You won't.
I think it's lit enough and I know the track well enough where I'll be okay, but like, this was a bad idea.
Insert joke about being lit.
Here, let's check tire wear on the straightaway. Oh, we're good.
My fart showed up on your stream.
I didn't hear it.
The stream did.
Are we still bleeding viewers?
No, it's stabilised. It's still 4.
Nice.
But the peak was 9, and I'm very sad. Yellow flag.
Where?
Made you look.
Second place is slowly catching me.
Ooh.
But like, very slowly.
I hope my F1 merch gets here tomorrow.
What'd you order?
I didn't order, I won.
Oh, from
Remember the
Cody's.
photography.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the photography competition. It's like a shirt, a pen, you know, a lanyard, just little things, but it's a nice little
Oh, that's
boost.
cool.
Yeah.
So
5 people watching. We gained a viewer.
I imagine some of that stuff, like for the Codemasters apparel, some of that stuff you can't buy.
Yep, no, you can't buy all that stuff anyway. At least not that I've seen. Otherwise, it'd be pretty shit. I entered the competition, which is literally just liking the post. I entered the competition to win that like really limited edition Fanatec F1 rim. What wheel do I have, Austin?
A G29.
Yeah. And it's going to sit in a box in my closet. Will I use it? I don't know.
Wait, you won the Fanatic Rim?
Nah.
Ah.
But, well, might do. If I do, it'll be hilarious. I'm an asshole and a horrible person. But I definitely won the lanyard, you know, the merch. Oh, and a steelbook, which is just like a collectible game case. Probably going to keep porn in it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh shit, Ethan, you've got F1 2018 Special Edition. Let's look at the Anal Devastation 3.
So this is an actual problem now, is that it's dark out.
It's lit enough. Don't be a pussy. You
Like-
should eat more carrots.
At these speeds, like, I'm maintaining a gap with the leader, so it's okay, but...
Let's eat more carrots, dude. I'm telling you. That's the key.
The big problem is I won't see debris. It's not that, like, I can't... It's not that I don't know
Should eat
Bathurst.
more fucking
but-
carrots, dude.
Yeah, I should eat my veggies. Does carrot cake count or no?
Debatable. I'm not a nutritionist, but checks out to me. Carrot cake is really fucking good, man.
I know.
Oh yeah, you know.
Okay, carrot cake is underrated. How about that? Because, like, you eat it and it's so good, but you're like, I'm eating vegetables for dessert. Why?
It's vegetables in a cake. And my mum used to make chocolate cake with courgettes in it. I'm not sure if you call them courgettes. Zucchinis?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
No, my mom's made zucchini cake before.
Yeah, and it's like perfect chocolate cake. But the courgettes, zucchinis, whatever, make it like really moist and nice. And you think, ugh, courgettes in a chocolate cake? Are you insane? But it's just, it's nice. It's good.
My problem is just, like, why not make the chocolate cake and skip the zucchinis?
Well, because the zucchinis make it all like nice and moist that you're able to do in a homemade fashion. Because I imagine the moist cakes you can buy in the shop are all kind of they have special techniques in the manufacturing process. This is how downhill we start talking about fucking cake manufacturing, and we gain 2 viewers.
And I'm flying around Bathurst with no headlights while we're doing this.
And
You're
then
like, oh, my mom made that cake before.
yeah, dude, carrot cake is fucking great. So you like lemon drizzle?
No.
Oh, come on. Lemon drizzle's juicy as hell, man. Alright, marzipan. Love it, hate it.
What
like
the fuck
it,
is
dislike
that?
it. Oh god, you don't know what marzipan is? It's kind of like icing, but it's like not. It's like this kind. It's like kind of. It's like Play-Doh, but it has a very love it or hate it taste.
Is it kind of like marmalade or no?
No, it's like How the fuck, chat? How do you describe marzipan? Because I'm at a loss here. It's indescribable. Well, that question went down the drain then. What about just fruitcake? Regular old fruitcake?
No.
Oh. It is kind of plain, but I'm a fan. It's lovely with a cup of tea.
2 to go. And enough lights came on where this isn't really that sketchy.
Yeah. I will... Toki, I will literally do curse words on request. Just put me something to read in the chat and I'll just read it because we have 6 viewers. Austin's not making any money of this. I just don't give a shit. I wish we streamed the Exos races, the Simpit ones. Like we're just flying out in the lead 1-2 like Mercedes, GP, and we're just fucking making dad jokes and farting into the mic.
That was such a fun series, and then they went to Paul Ricard and it wasn't very fun.
Yeah, the series fell apart there. Does the pCars 2 engine support more than 4 lights intersecting, or is it limited like the Unreal Engine?
I don't know, you're talking to the handling QA guy. That's the reality of this.
Yeah, you're talking to the handling QA guy. And I'm just a fucking nobody who happens to be in Discord when this man decides to start streaming.
Technically you work for... Technically you are a sim developer, you're just not a commercial product.
I guess, but will I be come the new year? Probably not. Do I care? Nah.
One to go.
I think that ship has sailed, my friend. And if I talk about it, I'm put on the street. I just wish to remind you of that, Austin.
Yeah, that's why I just said technically you're a sim dev.
Yeah.
You're technically a sim dev whose product has been on TV, but you didn't make a commercial product.
Yeah.
You can even say that to pump up your resume.
True that. I'm not sure how many guitar builders would devalue in, oh, this guy made a computer game that was on TV, but because that is my line of work from now on. I wouldn't really complain if I never touched a 3D program again.
Okay, this is actually sketchy on the final lap.
Yeah, it's dark, dude.
I have no headlights. I have like the lights on the dash.
Quick, put the sun in the headlights.
Yeah. Good question for Chad is, what do you want to see next here? I'm not doing Rallycross because I don't like Rallycross, but if there's people who want to see a certain combo, or just car track series.
Grave digger.
Stop. This is an issue. I'm on like the final straight and it's just a black patch.
Oh my.
And I'm still hitting my braking points.
Reset the picture, says Fuji Speedway perhaps. Let's see Daytona Road Course in a Miata, says Hanasi.
Daytona Road and a Miata. We don't really have a Miata.
Big Miata.
That was kind of fun, but I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch, honestly. Oh, your car's so shiny. It's pretty.
Best lap. Wow, the AI actually. Brad Bodley.
Oh, he was
45.9.
fucking pushing.
Yeah, same with Tony Ward.
Yeah, they wanted that ass.
Yeah, same simulator. I'll stay in pCars for now. I might take a break later and then stream like PS2. just to see if that works and do something stupid like what's it called? Hot Pursuit 2.
Masters of Metal. Masters of Metal.
Oh.
Masters of Metal. No, wait, that was a GameCube. Dad and I searched all over town for that fucking game, and it couldn't find it anywhere because it wasn't released in the UK. This was before Monster Jam realized that there was more to the world than the United States.
I honestly like the Daytona road course idea. And I would probably end up just doing IndyCar again, because I have a setup for it. And IndyCar, to be fair, did test there.
Yeah.
So it would kind of make sense. What kind of times would I run here? Yeah, 20 laps is alright. Can probably turn down the AI though, because it's not Bathurst, and I don't need to force them to go quicker.
Start at the back of the field and try and draft your way through. That'd be fun to watch. That's not a terrible idea either. I'm gonna see like how much I have to fart with the AI here. I don't think so. I don't. Oh, and I can actually run it without the Just the way you said that. Fart.
Here, let's change the title of the stream.
Make me a mod. I want to be a modifier on someone's stream for once in my life to feel like I've achieved something.
Okay.
Woo! I'll take 50% of all revenue, thank you very much.
Like a third of a penny.
Yeah. Well worth it.
I'm just farting
We
with
can
YouTube
buy
right
some
now.
cake with that.
YouTube is so clunky and I don't know what I'm doing. View in live dashboard. Is that the right button?
I don't know.
I guess it is. How do I make you a mod?
You should be able to like right click my name maybe? Click around my name? Do things to me?
I don't know, type Apple in the chat or something.
I typed the BNXC.
Okay.
I did type in chat. Did you ban me?
No.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. You are now a mod.
Oh, ho, ho. I have the power. I will not abuse it. Unless I ban SimDads.
Okay, now we're going in. I'm just gonna run the Bathurst setup. There didn't seem to be anything wrong with this. But we're gonna be smart and add a mirror. Because that way I can actually move. I can move the seat closer to the wheel so I can actually make use of the dash on the wheel.
You can't move the seat in an IndyCar, you silly goose.
So for those watching, for like the one serious piece of advice you'll get this whole stream, because I just shit talk and me and Ethan shit talk each other and that's basically our stream.
You fucking suck.
Control K activates basically a dev camera view, and if you use WSAD you get like slew controls, so you can move the seat beyond what the restrictions are in the cockpit, and you can use plus and minus on the keypad to change the FOV on the fly. This is interesting. The setup is not very good here, but at the same time, I'm just gonna tough it out.
Yeah, just do the Williams.
I'm bottoming out like crazy. That's not good.
Again, Williams. Yeah, that does look pretty good, the depth of field on this track. You might want to take the ride height up a few clicks there, buddy, bro.
I wonder if this is legal.
It probably isn't.
Oh, next lap invalidated. But the other AI seem to be bottoming out too.
I learned that bottoming out the diffuser in F1 actually helps. It stalls the airflow and reduces drag. So when you see them sparking, they're not actually, you know, the speed kind of overcomes the friction ever so slightly because there's not so much downforce pushing it down. The more you know.
This AI setting seems right, the 107.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not really gaining on this guy. And I'm on the shitty black, so. This is a terrible.
Racist.
This is a terrible road course.
Why the black
these
tires
cars?
the shitty ones, Austin? I'm going to ban you.
Holy shit. Don't do what I just did. We're okay, but I survived because I'm good. You may not.
Wise words from Snobbanowski.
No, you'll see.
Yeah, I saw. that was retarded. That was bad, and you should feel bad.
I'm happy that the setup more or less works.
Yeah, it looks okay.
It does this like weird like twitch in the center of the corner. It doesn't seem unrealistic. But, like it wants to snap through the center.
I do weird twitches and snap all the time.
Oh,
I know
okay.
how it feels.
It's like the arrow stops working and it's purely mechanical grip. But the mechanical grip needs that arrow grip. Because they're in like... The setup was developed with like them working in tandem. So when you lose all the arrow grip, it's just like errors.
Again, this sounds like a microcosm of Williams.
I mean, it is Dallara, so...
Your point being?
Dallara is known for really durable cars and really safe, surprisingly, cars. But they do some weird stuff, and you'll see IndyCar drivers talk about it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice, third place. Don't really want to blow with the AI. Oh. Click the braking zone. See, like, when the AI works in this game, it's really fun. Like, I'm having this, like, okay battle with people in practice and shit.
No, it isn't. It's MK trash. How dare you have fun? This game is shit. How dare you have fun? This game is shit. No VR, no buy. No VR, no buy.
Hey, there's
no VR, no
VR
buy.
in this game.
It still doesn't make it a simulator, retard. Simcade, arcade, bad, no buy. Ian Man bad. Ian Man bad.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but it's a good story, but we donated to some, I believe it was a children's hospital in a less fortunate country.
Oh.
And there's a nice picture of all the kids with like a plaque dedicated to us. It was kind of neat.
All wearing pCars 2 shirts. Oh, that's nice. A set, of course, it does has simulation value. Have you not seen the simulation value in the INI files? That is a thing. That's a pretty funny Easter egg when you think about it.
Yeah, they're like, like I ragged on them a ton, and like it probably sucked to be them for a while because like they were just getting ripped on PRC for like everything. But like I kind of like that like simulation value gag.
Yeah.
Like it was properly funny, and I laughed, and I thought it was like cool.
Yeah. No, they pulled together AC really well, if you ask me. It's a competent platform now, I think.
I mean, I still don't like how so much of the game is reliant on mods. Because
Yeah.
for example, the RSS cars are a lot better than what Kunos have done with the vanilla and DLC content. But
Yeah.
Kunos, to their credit, have given RSS the tools to make good cars out of their platform, if that makes sense.
But then again, you could say the same of R Factor.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a league in R Factor stock content? As far as I'm concerned, AC is R Factor 2.
Yeah, no, and that's what it was designed as a spiritual successor to R Factor 2.
Actually, it was designed as just like a tech demo, but then it like exploded in popularity, and they're like, "Oh, we got to shoehorn everything into it, make it a big fountain." Six people watching now. We have a new friend. What's the sixth person who just joined? Put your favourite kind of cake in the chat.
So I'm gonna go for a quick piss. If you want to entertain people for like 30 seconds, just because I know this is gonna be a lot of driving. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
All right, BRB.
Okay. Have a good pee. So, what's going on with everyone? How's your night going? Talk to me. I'm here for you. Just let it all out. At least someone likes me, Toki. At least someone likes me. It is 3:22 a.m. in Great Britain, and I recently learned that you guys' winter is in like the middle of the year, and the seasons are all fucked up. Like it's summer in December. Like wow. That might be incorrect, and that girl might have been trolling me, but is it that way in Aussie land?
We have Aussies watching.
Go away, I'm having a really interesting conversation. Dude, that's fucking wild. Winter is June, August and summer is December, February. That's weird, man.
It's kind of sweet for drag racing, because like NHRA guys will finish their season in like November.
Just
and
beat
then
it to Australia.
Yeah, and like guys like Ron Capps and Larry Dixon will just fly down there for a few events and fill in for someone's second car.
That's sweet. Is that guy's name really Miles Behind?
There's a couple good ones in this game. There's because you could just from what I understand for WMD, you could just type in any name and that's what would go. So guys like, I think we actually got an article on PRC back when it was up of like a guy found like some anime character, but like the bad kind of anime, like the R-rated kind or the X-rated kind.
AKA all anime. All anime is the bad kind of anime, Austin, except for Initial D.
Man, like let's be real here. We all watched Yu-Gi-Oh when we were growing up. Same with Pokemon. It really isn't all bad.
Never seen Yu-Gi-Oh, but I did watch Pokemon as the series. I never played the game, like the card game or the like Nintendo games or anything. I just watched the show. But you are correct. I did watch Pokemon.
Yeah, and like it wasn't bad. Like I didn't mind the first season. I watched it. So, but I definitely like grew out of it.
Yeah. No, Initial D is about as anime as I go. I ain't no weeb.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and put down a kill lap.
Don't do that. This is stay alive. I think Dragon Ball Z is considered an anime. I don't slide.
Yeah, like I said, this car does stuff really weird when it loses downforce. And it's exactly what these cars do in real life, because they are kind of like weird, but...
Are you sure it's the car that's doing weird stuff? You just think it does weird stuff because you don't have a direct drive wheel and you can't feel the texture of the tarmac and you can't capture slide in time.
That's true. Have a donation bar. Buy me a direct drive wheel. You know what, if I was ever to have a donation bar, it'd be just dumb shit. Like, I want chicken nuggets from McDonald's and have like a $6 bar.
No, I've been down that road. Don't do this to me.
No, I know.
We still talk from time to time. She's really cool. She's into eat reports and all that kind of thing. So she'll bore me about Overwatch shit, and I'll bore her right back with Rocket League shit, and it works. I bully her quite a lot. I go into her streams and like just tilt her, but she loves it. Oggy's Carrot Cake Fund.
$3.
Six people watching still. We're clawing them back ever so slowly.
I mean, like, I could do, like, IndyCar at Long Beach or stuff like that, but I feel it's, like, interesting to, like, go to Bathurst, go to Daytona, like, shit people don't normally see.
Different combos, because, I mean, how many fucking GT3 at Spa rooms are there?
Yeah.
You know, think outside the box.
Draft going. Pick a lane. Thank you.
Did that just fuck your lap? Because it looks like you checked up. Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Nope.
I'm 0.6 seconds ahead. Your mother picked top, mate. When she was having sex with me last night.
You know why I ran such a good lap is because I, like, flew through the chicane.
Yeah. We have a viewer question, Austin.
Oh no.
What time in Canada right now? Completely anticlimactic.
It's like 8 something.
Yeah, 8:30 I'd hazard a guess. Yeah, that makes sense because you're 8 hours behind me. I memorised our time difference because of besties. And it's 3:30 here, so it'll be 8:30 there. I think that's how it works. Math is hard, kids. Please stay in school. Don't be like me. I'm 24 years old, and I'm sat up at 3:29 AM being... I don't even know what my role is here.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm hanging out in a Canadian IndyCar Daytona stream.
See, the thing is, like, I don't know how to, like, commentate the whole time, and I can't read chat, whereas you can just kind of hang out and, like, steer the discussion into certain topics and talk with
when
chat,
I go
guess.
to bed, you're fucked.
Yep. But I don't plan on doing this for the whole night. Like, what, 6 viewers? I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm a Twitch celebrity.
Well, I want to thank every one of you for supporting me in my streaming. You made it possible for me to buy this beautiful sim rig, and I just cannot be thankful enough for all of you and supporting my NASCAR career. And is that Jason Kirby or Bill Clinton? The world will never know.
Well, Clinton's from Arkansas, but the accents are pretty much the same.
I did not have sex with that woman. Yes, you did, Jason.
He is a great piano player. For real.
He's amazing. Like, fucking pour your money into that shit. Like, get a band and stuff. Become Elton John. Elton John 2 Electric Boogaloo. Thing about NASCAR.
Not even that, but, like, he is good enough to play shows and, like, make some kind of money off of it.
Yeah, like, I mean, his improv videos are actually legitimately amazing.
No, they are.
Yeah. I mean, he's no misled miracle, but...
He's like the opposite of what Misled Miracle is.
Yeah, it's like the polar opposite.
Like, Misled Miracle was a guy who, like, I don't want to say poured his heart and soul, but was, like, really into music and couldn't play. Whereas Jacoby's, like, his music is, like, his side hobby, but I don't think he realizes how good he actually is. Because, like, piano is fucking hard, dude. Especially improv.
Yeah.
How much fuel do I have left? Uh-oh.
Not enough.
That's always a bad question to ask, because you know the answer's never good.
Alright, Hanasu wants to know, so did his kid turn out white or...
I don't know. I haven't seen posts on it. Like, I'm subscribed to everything, but haven't seen it. I didn't look into, like, when the girl was due or anything.
Yeah, that would be a bit too much, Austin, even for you.
Well, like I saw, because people message me all the time about him. And that's kind of how I find out things, because they know I covered him on PRC. And they're just like, oh, like, look what happened next. I'm like, okay, that's really funny, but, like, I can't really, like, write about this, because, like, you realize the site's been down for a year, right?
Yeah.
But, you know what, at the same time, I'm sure people, like, point and laugh at me. So, it is what it is.
All the time. All the time.
That was not my pit stall. This is my pit stall. No, like, I'm sure even with the stock car stuff.
Sorry, I just saw that. You did a button. He stopped in the wrong.
Yeah,
and the guys were like, "What the fuck? Get out of here!" I think he stopped. He was McLaren, and at that time, and he was stopped in the Mercedes box because I guess their overalls were similar. And the Mercedes guys would look around like, "What the fuck? Go!"
Are you sure it wasn't Hamilton? And it was like the first year he's with Mercedes.
Oh, Hamilton did it too.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of then. And like as he's like on the brakes, slowing down, he realizes he fucked up and like jumps on the throttle and they like wave him by.
Yeah. Same thing with Jensen. They're just waving him on like, "Get the fuck out of here, you retard!" F1 is fun.
No, I wanted to put a lap down. The thing is, like, I know why I'm a second faster, and it's all the backstretch chicane.
Yeah.
Because when I'm... Let's put it this way, when I'm not in traffic, I can take a different line in there than what the AI were assigned as their driving line. NR03 has a lot of that on road courses, where like whoever did the AI for certain add-on tracks either just sucks at driving or didn't do a good job of putting down the ref lap.
Yeah.
So I can just really load the Bathurst setup.
For Daytona road course.
Yep.
Really.
The car doesn't know the difference.
The car does know the difference. As someone quite competent in car setup, running the Bathurst setup at Daytona road course is questionable. But it's your choice. You're the one in the cockpit, not me.
No, I think we have a rolling start because it forces it on this track. So race is good. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, it's a rolling start.
Fuck it, let's go is what Roman Grosjean said the other day when he dove inside with Nico Hulkenberg. You saw how that went.
Poorly. I hope I don't get ass packed here.
2 lengths back.
You're gonna get ass packed, brother.
1 right.
Alright, no you're not.
Still there.
Byfield, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
That was pretty good.
Oh, you almost got ass packed.
2 wide. Right side.
This has no grip. This is a piece of shit.
I fucking told you, you absolute idiot.
It's fine in practice.
This is the race, you bitch.
One lane back.
It just fucking wants to wash out in the corners. It's terrible.
No shit, Daytona is flat. You're running a setup for Bathurst. You're basically driving a Monster Jam truck right now.
You fucking
silly
mongoloid.
man. You silly man. You absolute simpleton. This is absolutely not splendid. And now you're gonna have to fucking deal with it.
You wanted me to run in traffic. I'm running in traffic.
I mean, you got a point there. Can't lie.
Pass for the
Fair
lead.
point.
On your left.
Yeah, you're running down on the straights because the car's so fucking high that the diffuser isn't even working.
This is gonna be kind of a neat race.
Right side. You're clear.
Oh, why'd he let off? Is he running the Bathurst set 2 because he's
One
retarded?
lane behind. Left side.
No, that's the
Fuck,
thing.
that was a pass.
The gearing in this is like, I hit 200 miles an hour with the road course aero kit.
Yeah, and then you get your fudge packed in the fucking road course bit. So it's like yo-yos.
The sun's pretty.
Yeah, it is. Still one of the best moments of like us being on TeamSpeak was Richard being like, "You put the sun in the headlights." We're talking about the first time someone managed to modify a Setter Corsa to be to have working headlights, and this was before also Jusupov came along with his shader mod that like actually did proper headlights with the shaders. But the solution the first time around was to literally reconfigure the sun like light source to be inside the headlights, and our friend Richard just goes, "Oh, he put the sun in the headlights," and we just fucking lose it. I don't know why Richard suddenly went Asian there, but oh, he put sun in headlights.
One lane
At
back.
least this track is night lighting, so you're good.
Why didn't you want to pass me?
2 lanes back.
What are you doing?
He's scared because he knows that you have like no grip. You're basically a lorry or an HGV or a semi.
Okay, when I hit the line right, I have grip, but I have to like nail the line.
This wouldn't
Like,
be a problem if you ran a conventional setup or something.
What would work here, like Long Beach? Just with less aero because it's so flat.
Isn't Long Beach kind of bumpy because it's street?
But like this infield's not.
I would say Silverstone.
Yep.
Yeah, Silverstone.
Nope. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm British. I know these things. I know a thing or two about flat tracks based in airfields. Well, Daytona's near an airfield, but you know what I mean. It's Florida, so it's flat.
One lane back.
He gets really close in the bus stop, and I do not like that.
2 lanes behind.
He smells your fear.
One lane behind. Left.
8. Oh no, wait. Literally, as I started to say 8 people watching, now it went to 7.
Clear.
That man is banned
Keep 2 lanes back.
Why?
because he bailed on us, Austin. Let us down. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not going to abuse my powers. You can say anything you want in chat, and I won't ban you for it. Promise.
2 lanes back.
See, like, I want the AI to be a challenge for me, but at the same time, when we run online, this is usually the gap between me and second. or between you and me. Like from first to
Oh,
second.
is it now?
Yeah, usually you run like 3 car lengths ahead of me. Which is
Oh right, I thought you meant the other way around.
No.
I'm like, really? You do not beat Sensei.
I beat Sensei 2 nights ago.
That's different. That is oval
I
racing.
know.
That is your domain.
I know. This would be hilarious on Sim Racing System, just a complete draft fest in these cars.
Yeah. That was what Thruxton was like in the A-Bath. I still have that video up, I think.
Clear.
No, it's anything here. Absolutely anything. Go for it.
Watch your mirrors. Left. It's clear. Two lanes back.
I wanted to make it a show.
Uh-huh. You're just slow. There are too many anime avatars in this chat, and I don't like it.
That's okay.
I'm polishing the banhammer, dude. Two in the hand is better than one in the bouche. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, I almost wrecked each other in the bus stop. That's about right. I'd complain, but like when you watch the Rolex 24, that's usually about what happens.
Yeah. F1 2018, the AI is not only that aggressive with you, they are with each other. They race hard, and it's like you come around a corner, you see a yellow, and it's like Alonso spun around in the middle of the track, and I'm like, oh fuck. It's really cool. You're getting loose because you're driving a monster truck with no downforce.
Some of the issue is the black tires and the track's cooling
Oh,
down.
right, okay, so the black tyres are the issue. You called black tyres shitty tyres in the last race, and now it's the black tyres that have the issue again. Why are the black tyres lesser in your eyes? Why not the red ones? Why is it only the black ones, Austin?
Stop.
I'm going to ban you. That's racingist. White tyres have more grip.
I'm actually losing a bit of speed here, or ground compared to the other guys. I should catch up.
No shit, you're driving a fucking monster truck, you loony. Oh no, wait, it's the black tyres, isn't it?
I've activated push to pass. Who is texting me? Oh yeah, I got my uncle and his team some potential sponsorship prospects. That's pretty neat.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm excited for them. I said they're going to talk to Napa tomorrow. Holy fuck, it's so fucking loose in one. Please.
You're running the Bathurst setup at Daytona.
I told you, if I get the line right, it's okay. I just have to get the line right all the time.
And did you get the line right?
No, I didn't. I entered like a third of a car length too high.
Clear. Right. It's clear.
And this car was so fucking good in qualifying too, and now it's just dog shit.
That might be because the sun's gone down, Austin.
Yeah, I'm putting on the alts when I pit, so it won't be that big of a deal. But it's still not good.
Yeah, black tires are the problem, of course.
This is gonna be interesting.
No, things aren't heating up on the track, they're cooling down, that's the problem.
Enjoy back.
That's 7 people watching now. 2 more people
They saw a
to ban.
sexy pass, right, chat? That was a sexy pass.
Oh, that had some mustard on it, sir. That was Daniel Ricciardo-esque. I'm going to put you in timeout for that rating, Hanasi. 3 out of 10.
I mean, it's not like it took a bunch of skill. It was just, it looked cool. He's not wrong.
Yeah, it looked cool, so I think it's deserving of a bit more of a 3. I'd say like an 8, maybe a 7, maybe a 6.5 if I'm pushed.
See, like, that lap was fine, but I got the line right.
You should be able to run any line.
Well, technically, no, let's even go further. This isn't even a Bathurst setup, this is a Nürburgring setup.
Oh, well, that's just silly.
Hey man, it was fast in qualifying, okay?
The track was fast in qualifying, Austin. What goes through your head to look at Daytona road course and think, oh, this will
Hey
be
man,
good
we've done
for
more
a
retarded
Nürburgring
shit in a
setup."
Assetto Corsa, you know that.
No, we haven't. I've always set my cars up very well for the track at hand. And you're just like, oh, I'm gonna run the baseline setup. Oh. And then you beat me and I'm sad.
Hey, let's try Zero Wing from our Zero Wing Angel. Have you told the chat that story? That's a good story now that we're in like the middle of a fuel run. The Downforce Angel that came to us in a public server and told us how to break the Lotus Exos and never ran a race in that league.
We were in practice for the Simpit Exos T125 League, and this one random guy comes in the server for practice at Spa and is just like, oh hey, if you minimum downforce from the rear, it just works. And then he just leaves, and we never see him again.
He didn't even run any league races either.
No, it's just this random fucking guy. He comes in, tells us this tip, leaves, and we finished that championship pretty strong. I only just lost out the championship because of internet issues. Thank you, Downforce, DRS Angel, Diffuser Angel. Oh, Austin.
So, the blue car, if you rewind like 10 seconds, he got into contact with the race leader. So he's like off the pace. So he's missing like a chunk of his wing. We're all gonna go by him on the oval, you'll see in a sec here. I don't like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I saw the chunk of his wing flying, honestly. So he Oconed it, basically.
Yep.
What twat?
That was anus tight for a second. Oh, you know, I can burn a push to pass. So we got excess fuel.
Yeah, all the shit they just knocked out of you and just went right back in.
At the stripe, 89.
My Iowa setup at Charlotte was pretty good. That's because it's an oval. Ovals are all the same. Yes, he is still playing one screen. Because he's not a Noviano by retard.
Instantly 4 viewers leave.
Actually, we gained a couple. 10 people watching now.
Wow. Watching a pCars show play pCars.
No, they're here for me. You know it.
That's true.
You're just the background, like, imagery. They're here for me. This is my stream now.
I bet you people who are new tuning in are like, Austin's not English, who the fuck is this? And then, like, 10 minutes, they're like, yeah, I prefer the English guy over Austin. I don't mind.
Shut up and drive. You're secondary now. I didn't mean it. Pipe up.
God, I can't wait till I put the alts on here.
Alright, story time. Hey, Austin, how was the late model racing season?
Did someone ask that?
Yeah.
I'm about to pit, so I'll do it in the pit stop, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
37k is the speed limit. So we set a track record our first race out. Finished 4th. We got our first podium a month later. Then in July, there's an event we qualified 2nd out of 12 cars. And then we just had a bunch of overheating issues. Because we're running a... You can either have a built motor or a crate motor. And we're running built because of big power. And big power is fun. But we've had an overheating issue all season, so any long green flag runs, it just, like, zaps power. But with some of the chaotic races we've had this season, we've, like, during yellow runs, we're able to get away with the engine zapping power over big green runs. Just because yellows. But no, it was pretty good. I got interviewed once by the Prince George paper, so you can probably dig that up if you search for it. I straight up dumped a guy for 3rd place, and they called it legal just because of the way the incident played out.
1 length behind.
I don't know how. I'm still kind of dumbfounded at that, but okay. I can kind of see why they ruled in my favor, but it was like super borderline. But it was a fun season. I had fun.
Ian says, he's the one who asked the question, I'm jealous you get to drive a real race car. I wish I could. Dude, it can be dirt cheap. As long as you're satisfied running at like grassroots level, you can like how Nancy said, buy a Miata, do some road racing. Like, you know, there's so much cheap racing you can do.
So, road racing is a bit more expensive because a lot of their safety equipment, they require like a certain type of fire suit. I think they require an extinguisher. They're a lot more stringent on like roll cage specifications and dimensions and all that shit. Oval racing, at least in North America, it's literally like for Hornets and mini stocks and even super stocks and bombers. There are guys who race in literally bike helmets that you can buy at like Canadian Tire and fucking coveralls. And that sounds like super unsafe, and it kind of is, but a lot of the tracks who have made the rule books have been doing it for 40 years, and they kind of know the intensity of accidents at those cars' speeds, and they've kind of determined what's the minimum safety gear you need for it. You can still go out and buy Hans in like an Alpine Star suit. No one's saying you can't.
Half length back.
But no, grassroots is the way to go. I got very, very lucky that things played out the way they did for me. But stuff like Hornets, mini stocks, bombers, even super stock if you save up a bit of money, nothing wrong with it. I mean, the greatest advice I got, and this was about a year before I started out, I actually read this on 4chan of all places. It was a guy who ran at Brands Hatch in like the VW Lupo Cup or something like super like basically Hornets but in the UK. And he's like, dude, I don't care that I drive like a piece of shit car that like people laugh at. When you're at speed at like 75 and you're like door banging and swapping positions, it's awesome. So instead of being
Sorry.
No, you go.
It was the same thing with that Miata race. I mean, that comparison because it's sim versus reality, but I mean, that's what made the Miatas fun. It's like the quality of racing. Speed isn't a factor, dude. It really isn't. And yeah, going autocrossing with that Corvette is a really good idea.
Yeah.
When Dad and I restored this 1968 Camaro we have hanging around, I wouldn't be averse to taking it to track days or maybe a hill climb or something like that. Or take it back to the drag strip even.
Yeah,
so there's a lot you can do at a low level. Yeah.
And even in the UK, like remember Ethan, I showed you that one time? There's like 7 cheap series in the UK from like Red Bull themselves. And they basically showed like front wheel drive Ford Focuses that you just gut and put a cage in or H-posts in and you go road racing. And like it sounds beneath you, but I think that's a lot of the sim dad talk, like the 40-year-olds on Reddit saying, oh, I'd never go racing unless I had a GT3 car and I'll never do that, so sim racing's my only chance. Like no, like when it actually comes down to it and you get in like some sort of shit box and you start slinging it out with other shit boxes, the speed literally does not matter. It's so fun.
I would delete my entire Steam library, sell my wheel, not even sell my wheel, give it away. I would give all of sim racing up if I could like do a season in like a Spec Miata or a Caterham or some other grassroots thing like that. Just real racing, like Giannata Juniors or something like that. I would love that more than anything in the world. I would give up every sim.
And that's part of why I have such animosity to people like Jacoby, because he's not the only one in the community who's like that, but it really is easy to get into racing, and it really doesn't cost a lot of money unless you set your expectations unrealistically high.
Yes.
Or you just look at me and be like, well, I can get to late models in 3 years. It's like, no, I got really, really lucky. Like, really lucky. But
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with, like, going to your local short track or a local road course for the European and Aussie guys and looking at a Spec Miata and be like, yeah, that looks fun, because it's attainable. It really is.
Yeah. And you might think that racing around at like 75 miles an hour or something is slow and boring. That's only because that's coming from a sim perspective, maybe.
Yeah.
Whereas in reality, it's completely different because you have a physical sense of speed in the seat of the pants. And I remember my dad doing the ton or 100 mile an hour in the Mercedes when he had it, and I was just like, holy fuck, Dad, Dad, no, just slow down. And that was just 100. So I mean, you know, racing like that, I wouldn't fucking say no. That was exhilarating.
No, and you bring up a really good point too about slow cars. Like in Sims, I don't want to drive a Spec Miata. Even that Toyota GT86 race we did on SRS a couple weeks back, like those aren't fun cars in Sims. But again, a lot of that is the sense of speed that you're lacking in Sims. Because in real life, like shitboxes feel pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
You do like get used to it after a while. Like even a late model, I'm used to the speed now. But like when you start winding out a car like that, and you can feel the engine kind of lose power at the higher RPM band, and like the wheel shakes a bit, and you get that like that hissing whine at the top of the RPM rev range, and you go flying into a corner, and you jump on the brakes, and you have to trail brake a bit, and the rear end starts coming around. Like it still feels really quick, and it's really fun. And unfortunately, you don't get that in Sims, so you just gotta drive like IndyCars and Group C cars all the time.
Yeah. Also, yes, karting. I would love to go karting as well. Anything I can get my hands on that's racing, I'd love to go karting.
You know what? Even indoor karts are pretty fucking based, as long as you go to a place that maintains their shit.
Yeah. But I do like shifter karts. Shifter karts are fucking nasty little bastards. I would love to race shifter karts. Or like those super karts. Have you ever seen that onboard of the super karts in like the Isle of Man or whatever?
That's a dangerous video.
Fucking 160 miles an hour in a fucking car. And it's just like the camera angle has just his fucking feet hanging out the front and the pedal, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, karts are insane. I would not say no to karting.
The only problem is, and this isn't talking to Roper and some of the guys involved in that scene, is karting turns into a try-hard sport very quickly. Where it's basically kids and their dads who think it's a path to F1. So daddy who owns a construction company buys them a new chassis and engine every race, because they think stomping the shit out of everyone at their local kart track will get them noticed by Red Bull. And I mean, yeah, it happens. Yeah.
That is largely how it works. I mean, Toto Wolff has said that they're monitoring several, like, 8, 9, 10-year-olds in karting right now that have really gotten their attention. So, I mean, that's kind of how it works.
But unfortunately,
but
it's because it's oversaturated like that, there's no, like, hobbyist kart class. You're always going to deal with the tryhards who think Red Bull is watching. Whereas, at least in like short track oval racing, if you run Hornet somewhere, everyone's kind of on the same level in terms of like, this is shitbox racing. We understand that.
Yeah. Also, that's a good point, Hanasi. Well, I wouldn't buy a kart to race. I'd only do rental for everything is fair, and that's a good point. And it would also cost less.
Yeah.
And the less money you spend to go racing, the better. So rental karts, very, very valid.
Well, and tracks are starting to figure out, like especially up here too, like the indoor places that people actually do want to race. So if you find a decently busy kart facility, they'll organize like tournaments and stuff for all the fast guys. And usually you can just go to the front desk and inquire about them. They'll be like, yeah, there's Tuesday night we have like all our best guys show up at this time, or stuff like that.
I'm gonna have to see if there's one in Yeovil.
Like, I know I ran into a guy on a NASCAR Heat 3 who did, like, Gateway Motorsports Park in St. Louis actually had on their infield circuit, like, a rental kart league, basically.
Yeah.
And he, like, showed me all his onboards and stuff, and I was like, wow, that's, like, sweet. So they have, I believe they had a whole fleet of karts they just maintained for everybody. And you just ran for points there, and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Only a couple of outdoor tracks near me, but I'd love to have an indoor one like you. Just fucking go along and rip some laps.
So we actually have two, but they kind of fight over each other, and they're both like, I would say a B- quality to a B++ quality, because like for all the good groups that show up and hang out and run well, those places are still open to everybody. So like, I'm gonna come across as super racist, and I apologize, but like, we do have a lot of, in quotations, new Canadians who go driving at the go-kart track. And it's people who don't, like, they've never been introduced to the concept of racing before, or what driving at speed really is. So they just junk the shit out of the karts. And, like, it's not their fault. They're there to have fun too, right? But people who have no idea what performance driving is, smashing into walls all day, kind of destroys the karts, kind of destroys the alignment, kind of wrecks the tires, kind of makes the staff less reluctant to turn you up to full speed, or more reluctant to turn you up to full speed.
Yeah.
There you go. And then, of course, a lot of these like indoor facilities up here, because it's popular but not super popular, they only rent out like smallish warehouses. So a lot of the crazy shit you see in Europe, and like the double-decker kart tracks that like go on top of each other and shit like that, we don't really have that. So a lot of our, or I should say both of our kart tracks, are just like one groove snooze fests, where it's basically dumped to pass.
I want to go karting again now. God damn it, chat.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just remember doing it in Vegas, and it's like, I was only going like 30 miles an hour max or whatever, but it still felt fucking fast. And that goes back to the sense of speed thing.
Yep.
But it was like, everything I learned in sim racing did actually carry over. I was like pushing a little bit harder into that braking zone, and I was reacting to slides and all that. It was the time of my fucking life. It was so much fun. And there was like, it was at night and outdoors. They had the Vegas Strip lit up in the background. It was amazing. And Ash just fucking rips past me because he's a little beanpole, and he just flips me the bird, and I see him heading off into the darkness.
See, I'm interested to see how much of a factor weight plays into that, because like I'm not skinny, but I'm not like super fat, but I'm still like, I'm beefy.
Yeah,
and
I think it's a big factor because I'm quick. I was pushing that fucking thing, but I ended up second last. I'm like you. I'm a little bit chunky. I'm actually at an all-time low weight right now, but I checked this morning. But yeah, it's weight is a huge thing, because you've got to think that little engine, it's more weight for it to push.
But that being said, like, there is shit you can do in karts. Like, you can really easily get up on the sidewall and four-wheel drift them. And it seems like I know how to, like, in theory, because of my weight, again, I'm not fat, I'm just beefy. Because I know how to drive and understand like shit like four-wheel drifting and trail braking, I'm still P1 most of the sessions, unless I get in like a bum cart with shit alignment. Just because
there was
there's
every chance
a
I
technique
just got a
to
bum
it.
cart.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Vegas, so I mean, like, if you think Edmonton is bad for
Vegas is just straight tourists.
Yeah,
and it's like
too,
drunk tourists.
Yes, and also people who live in Vegas and let's dodge the blank is what we call it. Is what you call it.
Okay. Yeah,
and it's
I got you.
It's Las Vegas. I mean, you know, it's a shithole. It's a really bad place. I never want to go back. No offense to anyone from Las Vegas who is watching, but your town is kind of shit. Pole position? No, that wasn't the one I went to. The one I went to. It's the one that has an Arakawa roller car, like in the reception, and lots of memorabilia and shit. But there's one of Arakawa Roller's old cars in there. I think it's Arak anyway.
This setup got much better as the night went on.
That's true. Gene Woods Racing Experience, Las Vegas. God, that's pretty deep here.
I'm pissed at my quickest lap.
Alright, you win this round, but I still question what the fuck was going through your mind when you looked at Daytona Super Speedway and thought, neither Nürburgring Nordschleife system.
It was a good all-around set. It was just, it could have been the tires because it was just not good. And then I slapped these on and it was pretty decent.
Yeah, maybe I'm biased, but I would get out of Vegas as soon as possible and never return. I got jumped on a well-lit street and had a $5,000 hospital bill just to check up. So that kind of soured me on the place just a little bit. Yeah. They didn't even break my glasses. Amateurs. They flew off my head and we found them in the desert like half an hour later and they weren't even broken. Like amateurs. Could have at least stepped on them.
Some of these guys actually ran a quicker lap than I did, so I'm kind of perplexed as to why I won by 4 seconds.
Because you are John Madden.
So what I'm going to do is, because it's 9 at night, I need food. I'm going to kill the stream, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to eat food, I'm going to come back, we're going to play some PS2.
I might be around, but I might just be watching.
In all honesty, I'm just running to Timmy's and back, so it'll be like 20 minutes. I just want to see if PCSX2 works on this shit.
Well, it's 4 AM here, so...
Oh, rip.
Chat, do you want me to stay? Oh, don't blame me if you don't. Also, the Strip is the safest place. I felt safe walking around on the Strip. It's just like... East Russell Road or something, just outside Sam Boyd Stadium. That's where it happened. And like, it's a well-lit street. So my advice for Vegas is Uber everywhere but the Strip. Anyway, I'll let you kill the stream.
Alright, so I'm going to kill the stream now. I'll be back in like 30 minutes, but I guess thanks for coming out. I'm surprised we had 10 people watching.
I might be here, but if I'm not, don't be surprised. It's late here in Britain land. And little British boy needs his little British sleep. I need my beauty sleep, believe me. But I might be around. Ciao.